Hi, how are you doing? Hope you are able to hear what I'm going to say here. So, this is the lesson that I told you about it. So, I'm going to talk about simple present tense. Simple present tense, it is a tense that we use most commonly in English. Example, we use this tense for when we are going to talk about habits, when we are going to talk about general facts, when we are going to talk about things that happen in our daily life every day, we have to use simple present tense. If we are going to talk about things that happen or things that we do in our daily life, we have to use simple present tense. Example, I go to school every day. This is something I do every day, and he does every day, and she does every day. So we have to use the simple present tense, and we all do in our daily life. So we have to use here simple present tense. And for general facts, example for on general fact is the bird flies in the sky. This is a general fact that the bird flies in the sky. The birds cannot swim, so it is general fact. So we have to use simple present tense. The bird flies in the sky. It is general fact. Or in changing situation, example, the sun rises in the east. This is in changing situation, so we have to use simple present tense. And when we are going to, so here that is when and how we use it. When do we use simple present tense, and how we use simple present tense, it is the same. Those are, so when we are going to use simple present tense, we have first of all subject, and then the verb and object. Example, I speak Arabic. I is the subject and speak is the verb conjugate in simple present, and Arabic here is the object. So this is affirmative sentence. So when we are going to change this sentence from affirmative into negative form, so the rule of negative form is subject past do, don't, or doesn't, past the verb, past the object. Example, we have I speak Arabic. So when we are going to change it into simple, into negative form, so we have to say I don't speak Arabic. I don't speak Arabic. It is negative form in simple present tense. Why we use do, don't instead of doesn't? We use don't with the plural, and we use doesn't with the singular subject. You see? So when we are going to change it also from affirmative into, or from negative into interrogative form, we have to say, do I speak Arabic? Because the rule is do or does plus the subject plus the verb plus the object. Do I speak Arabic? You see, I use do instead of doesn't, because we use do with plural and the subject I. Do I speak Arabic? And first, so subject, what is subject? We heard a lot subject, subject. What is subject? Subject acts as the doer of inaction. Subject act as the doer of inaction. So what is the verb? So what is the verb then? The verb is a word that describe inaction or condition or inexperience. That is the word verb. The verb. That is the verb.